Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic dinosaur action. Hopefully you can see me and hopefully the opponent doesn't see what's coming, as it always is with my favorite way to play dinosaurs on Arena and explore. Ranked best of 3. It's feeling pretty good, but tonight, for anybody that is here or maybe watching, tuning in a little bit later, probably in the morning, hopefully your weekend's been pretty good as possible. At least we're going to have a lovely time right here tonight. Later than I was hoping for, but we're here now. The list, as always, in the description. The link tree also with the Discord if you like that, and the primer, just in case you're new and you're thinking this looks a little bit too crazy. You don't have any early cheap creatures. That is by design, and it continues to feel good with all the fatal pushes and the single target removal. I get there in a stable way to play the big stuff, and I love that because it's based around lands with Sunken and Castle Garenbrig here, supercharging efficiently, making a big amount of mana, but making a big amount of big creatures. I think I need to drink some more coffee. Black Bear is what I'm drinking right now, but let me resize myself. I forgot about it this time. Maybe jump right into the matches as soon as possible. Oh look, you actually can't see me because I'm off the screen. You can see my arm a little bit, but there we go. I guess I could go a little bit bigger. Yeah, okay, we're off to the races. All right, as I mentioned in the description, but it's only a couple more days until the Foundation's new core set releases, and we get that Sire of Seven Deaths. For anybody that maybe hasn't seen me mention it or is not aware, that thing is big. That thing costs 7. That thing is one of the scariest new creatures in a long time. That's, my goodness. This deck, again, based around playing big scary creatures. 7 mana is right where I want to be, and that card is exactly what I want to play. But going back to it, speaking of big things, until we get there, until Foundation releases, try out some stuff I've used before, or maybe some new things if you guys have a suggestion in the next couple days. Railway Brawler makes everybody big. Whenever another creature I control enters, you put X counters on it, where X is its power. There you go. Everybody gets twice as big permanently, or 4 times as big. If there's 2 Railway Brawlers out, boom. Vaultborn doubled, I think. Or if they both enter at the same time with Ghalta plus a Vaultborn, I think it's 6 times 2, so 12 plus the original 6. But if a Railway Brawler was out already, and then one was put out by Ghalta, things stack. It gets out of control. Oftentimes it is probably overkill and not really necessary. But the reach, especially, could come in quite handy. Sometimes I do die and lose to the odd flying creature, but for the most part that's not too much of a problem. This thing though, it's like card advantage in a sense. I've said this many times before. If you double something, it's like you have 2 of something, and if you double something that's already big, you see a whole lot more value. Would you want to double a 3/3, or would you want to double an 8/8? Ask yourself that. So Railway Brawler, something like that. Various other things that double power and toughness. It gains more value in this type of a deck. Sideboard wise, I thought I'd trim Red Cat Melee. Red, instant speed for 1, deal 4 damage to a creature or a planeswalker. If we don't target a red permanent, we have to sacrifice a land or something. I am facing some aggro, but it's not red based. I faced 2 mono white humans decks today, and that's not a lot of fun. So I thought I'd dust off Karn, Sylex. For the most part, I'm not really scared of much of anything. I'm just hoping to continue the better.
Ruthless aggression.
much better, much improved Ruthless Aggression today. Leave the sideboard there. You guys know the drill. But again, if you don't, happy to explain anything. Comment in the video, the stream, the Discord. I'm always talking about it. Pokemon as well. I'm counting down the days for anybody that plays Pokemon Go. This November 19th is Teddy Ursa Spotlight Hour. Saving up my Ultra Balls, Great Balls, the Pineapple, berries. I want to get as much candy as possible. I'm going to get a few shiny Teddy Ursa, hopefully. The shiny version of that is green, and green is my favorite color, so I'm getting quite excited about that. I won't be quite excited about this opponent, though. Yeah, we've got a... I suspect it's going to be something involving black, with Thoughtseize, Duress coming in hot. That hand is definitely not hot, though. I can tell you that much. Yeah. I mean, anything's better. And then, well, now all of a sudden it gets basically perfect. I should... we'll put Palani's to the bottom. I want to keep the Forest. I could have sent the Forest to the bottom because Sylvan Scrying would eventually get Castle Garenbrig. Oh my god. Okay, well, now it's just getting silly. But, well... we might just be dead. I'll tell you that much. Azorius Spirits with that Spectral Sailor. Hopefully they... Excuse me. Hopefully they're just... Oh my goodness. Ugh. The Azorius Spirits opponent is already putting me to sleep, and they've only played one. Rattle Chains. I thought it might be Rattle Chains. Hopefully it's not Supreme Phantom, giving other spirits they control +1/+1. For the most part, I would think we're dead. The saving grace could be Carnage Tyrant because it can't be countered. You know they have a counter spell. They're holding up mana for that. But I play a Forest, I search for a Castle, and then I have the other Forest there. I'm going to get to 8 mana on turn 4. The only problem is they're going to have a counter spell for Ghalta. If by chance they don't, you know, they could be dead.
It's a trap!
I mean, I'd like to go Archdruid's Charm. They're holding up mana for stuff. You know they are. We'll just wait. Tried it with Sylvan Scrying at the very least. Spell Queller or something like that. Oh my goodness, it's Spell Queller to get rid of Sylvan Scrying. Hopefully that's the only thing they were waiting on. But at the very least, they went a little bit slow. They continued to hold up mana. I didn't do stuff, they didn't do stuff. We'll see how it goes. I would appreciate a Cavern of Souls, and I'm going to prioritize that in game 2 just to protect against the Azorius Spirits counters, sadly. I mean, we're not dead yet. I'm going to hope they flash in... Well, I hope they don't flash in Rattle Chains, but... That plus Supreme Phantom. Okay. Wandering Emperor. Oh, okay. We're not quite dead yet. Could this be it? We got Castle Garenbrig. They got Spell Pierce. Do you have a Spell Pierce? Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh boy. Hopefully not. Phew. I was getting a little bit scared there. We would kill them if Ghalta happened next turn. They only have 2 cards left. I think there's a very low chance. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9. Supreme Phantom would lock things up. Okay, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9 with the counter from Wandering Emperor. That's not so bad. Huh. Okay. I'm sure they have a counter, but... I mean, if they do, we lose. If they don't, we win. Oh my goodness. Oh, folks. I beat him. That's how you do it.
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
Wow. Oh my. I did not expect that. I mean, I think maybe we'll still lose somehow, some way. Hopefully they don't have removal for Palani's Hatcher, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. I feel they would have killed Palani's Hatcher by now. Or they have some sort of sweeper. Settle the wreckage. No, don't settle, don't settle. Oh, they do they? Huh. I don't know. I think I got him.
You have no power here.
Tends to do the trick. Made it. Wow, made it at the right. But what a way to start. You can't beat me. I was a little bit worried. Titling the stream like I did tonight, I may not live up to it, but they can't beat me. Whew. All of a sudden, poof, their life total evaporated, but fortunately got the win. Game 1, I know what they're all about. They know what I'm all about. They're going to play around that. They're not going to let that happen a second time. If they can... No. We'll see. We'll see. Do I like Flame Sweep? Yeah. Platinum 3, very good stuff. That's how it goes sometimes. If you focus, have a lot of experience, whatever it is, whatever deck you're playing, whether it's Dinosaurs or not, if you know you can beat a wide range of decks, sometimes bad draws, perhaps, whatever it is, maybe a few misplays. I misplay once in a while too, even though I only play one thing. But hit some streaks, some patches, you'll get there eventually. Eventually. It is rough though when you have, multiple matches in a row where it doesn't quite go your way. But back to the match at hand. Hornet Queen could be nice. You know what? We'll bring in Hornet Queen just in case. I don't expect we're going to get Hornet Queen down, but if we could sneak it in. A swarm of 5 flying death touch insects. That's a pretty scary thing for spirits. Most of them have flying, so it could actually save us quite a bit. I'm excited about this. I'm not excited about that hand though. I mean, I do like Cavern of Souls again because it is a spirits deck. They got a lot of counter spells. That's quite a bit better. Absolutely fantastic hand. Commune, gonna dig for the second land off of the Stomping. Sylvan grabbing Castle. Archdruid's getting sunken, and hopefully the opponent's chances have sunken. I should send one Commune to the bottom. It's nice to have Ghalta. We stuck it the previous game, so another Sylvan Scrying. I'm just happy I get to go off with Commune and the opponent doesn't counter. Would I like Commercial District? No. I have 2 Sylvan Scryings. It could be nice getting the opponent to burn a counter spell next turn on the first Sylvan, and then I get to go with the second. Oh boy, what's it going to be? Oh, well, that changed things quite a bit. Rattle Chains, my bad. Oh, Rattle Chains, huh. Yeah, no, you'll get out of Platinum. Maybe, some months are hard. The past month took me forever. I wasn't grinding nearly as much as I wanted to, but this month, much. Oh, and Cavern of Souls too. Now the question becomes, do I like... We'll get him to burn the counter spell. Geistlight Snare for 1 blue probably is my bet. Oh my goodness, it's Geistlight Snare for 1 blue. It's reduced by 1 because they have a spirit, and another 1 because they have Curious Obsession attached to the Rattle Chains there. We won't reveal that we have Cavern of Souls. We want to surprise the opponent, catch him off guard, make him hold up mana for a counter spell that is going to do nothing. Quite exciting. This though, not so much. I mean, we're not dead yet, but we got to do something. Something good. I'm going to go with Archdruids. We'll get that Castle Garenbrig. Maybe if we live next turn, that could do it. Hopefully it's not another Geistlight Snare. I'm just going to quit if... Oh, they don't counter that. Huh. I like this. And then we play Cavern of Souls, and if by some chance we're not dead next turn, we could play Ghalta, T-Rex, Vaultborn. We have to draw a land that enters untapped so that we can make 8. We'll have a bunch of big stuff. We'll see. Might be enough to save us. Gain a decent chunk of life. 6 be pretty good. Oh my good. Well, okay. I'll take it. Give it a go. Hopefully they don't have Ether Gust or something that can technically counter the uncounterable, forcing me to put Ghalta onto the top or the bottom. Yes, surprise, there you go. You can't stop it. I mean, I wish I had something other than Sylvan Scrying, but yeah, we got Ghalta down. Could die from aggression. Gaining 6 does make me feel pretty good. Try and smack him with T-Rex there for sure, and take him down a chunk. Hopefully. They can't take out Tyrranax Rex, which is pretty... Oh, that could be rough. Flashing a bunch of spirits. Supreme Phantom would kind of get the job done. Almost. Things are going to be big. So we got 5. Okay, well, not too bad. 6, that's not it. It's not enough. I don't mind. Ooh, this is good, especially because I have another Ghalta. Now, hopefully I draw any creature. Something, well. Yes, don't worry. I want to play it again, I hope. And now we sacrifice the Ghalta that is just entering, because I may want to attack with the one that's already out. If I sacrifice the wrong one, well, I wouldn't be attacking with the Ghalta. But I still get the effect of the second one that entered, which is really what it's all about. Now all of a sudden, there we go. We got the Hornet Queen. Tishana's Tidebinder? No. Okay. We got time. I hope. I smell a Wandering Emperor. We saw Wandering Emperor the previous game, but I think it's time for Ruthless Aggression. I mean, I got the Hornet Queen down, so... Ooh, Spell Queller. 3 for a 2/3. That's all it is. I played Ghalta. That's a lot bigger, costlier than mana value 4. When the Spell Queller enters, exile target spell with mana value 4 or less. We're well past that. Well past that. I don't know, maybe they can make it unblockable. Maybe they can get the job done. I don't think so. I'm as surprised as you guys are. I mean, I make it look easy, but honestly, it's not that easy against Azorius Spirits. We'll block with 2 just in case they have a piece of removal in their hand. I want to make sure Rattle Chains dies. Yes. Good. I hope. Yeah, that should be it. Okay. Okay. You can't beat me. Oh my goodness. Victor, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. Yes. Let me resize myself. You can't see me. You can't beat me. You can't see the opponent's life total anymore. Love it. Love it. Okay. Wow. Good way to start. Hopefully. Yeah. Nichols. He's gone. He's gone. Wow. That's what it's all about. You have Ghalta that can't be countered, so we dodge the counter spell. But it's kind of like the Hornet Queen couldn't be countered because Ghalta put it out and it locked things up absolutely 100%. And yeah, nice indeed. Maybe I'll get to Diamond 1 tonight. It's hard to say. Probably only going to go for an hour or so. I did start a little bit late, but what a start that was. Whew. I think I've faced this opponent before. And I think they were playing Merfolk. They are using a Merfolk Planeswalker avatar, Kiora. That's not going to do it. No. I might risk it if I was on the draw. No. Okay, well, we got to something good. Do you send Ghalta, T-Rex to the bottom? I say we send one Sylvan. And Ghalta. Yeah. Commercial, see if... There we go. Archdruid's Charm. Beautiful stuff. So now Sylvan Scrying, we're not grabbing a Sunken. Because Archdruid is now going to grab a Sunken. We're simply getting a Cavern of Souls. I think that could be much more helpful, especially because this opponent is in Dimir colors, blue and black. They might have counter spells. This might be Dimir ninjas, which is quite scary indeed. But with the Cavern of Souls, if we can go off with Archdruid, see an opening, we're going to get to 7 on turn 4, and then hopefully they don't have Shieldred's Edict. 1? Could they have Spell Pierce? I don't know. I think it's a possibility. I also think they'll spend a little bit of mana here. They could also have Drown in the Loch, and I may have just missed my window. Because I have 3 cards in my graveyard, they would be able to counter Archdruids, which has a mana value of 3. Hopefully, Drown in the Loch does not happen. We gotta try for it. I'll be kicking myself. Oh, well, okay. It may just be Shieldred's Edict, but that is definitely a pleasant surprise. 7 on turn 4 with no way to stop how I'm getting to that 7. That's what I'm talking about. If they had Shieldred's Edict, maybe it was better to play Carnage Tyrant, draw out the sacrifice. Okay, well. Hopefully their aggression isn't too bad, but I have to hope that Tyrranax Rex is a good enough clock. At the moment, it's better than the clock that they have. I'm dealing 8, they're dealing 3. It could go up to 4 or 5 depending what rogues they play. Soaring Thought Thief, if we have 8 or more cards in our graveyard, oh, too late. Oops. They must have just drawn that Thoughtseize. You'd think they would have played that early on. Everybody plays Thoughtseize on turn 1. But it's not too bad. Railway Brawler, I like that. We'll just go with Carnage Tyrant, see what happens. I don't think they can get out of this. Huh. Both have trample. Yeah, okay. There we go. And now maybe the opponent messed up there. They forced me, well, they got rid of the Palani's Hatcher. They saw I played T-Rex. They saw I only had 5 lands. They forgot how I got to the 7. And they only figured, hey, this person has 5 lands. They are going to play the creature that costs 5. No, that's not the case. Huh. Rogues can't beat me either. Hornet Queen could be very devastating. Of course, the rogues have a little bit of flying creatures. Fairy Mastermind, the Soaring Thought Thief, like I mentioned, maybe a few others. Karn Sylex, though, would be pretty devastating, but also Flame Sweep. We're doing Flame Sweep. Yes, please. Thieves Guild Enforcer goes to 2 toughness. Only 2 toughness. Fairy Mastermind is a 2/1. Yeah. I think the Flame Sweep would be very, very surprising. Railway Brawler, again, it's just like the extra thing. a sort of flex spot for 4 until Sire of Seven Deaths. So, just a sort of for fun extra death. So we remove it. If we have to bring in something from the sideboard, if I want to, which is Flame Sweep right there. 2 damage to everybody at instant speed for 3. This particular opponent does a fair bit of stuff at instant speed, flashing in creatures and whatnot. I'm excited, just like I'm excited for that hand. You got a Thoughtseize, I don't really care. It's not really going to slow things down too much. We're going off with Commune. It's happening. Hopefully. Well, I mean, it is always nice when they don't go turn 1 Thoughtseize, but it's also nice when they don't know we have Flame Sweep. Hopefully that information stays hidden and we get to surprise them. Good. Okay. It's not too bad. Only have 4 cards in my library. I'm not... Oh my goodness, a Castle Garenbrig to boot. Sylvan can only ever grab a land. Commune can grab a land or a dinosaur. I can go Commune to dig to search for a Sunken. Forest, Sylvan. Forest, Sylvan. We're doing that. We're getting that other Sunken there. I like this. Play that next turn, turn 3, and we're still on track for 7 mana on turn 4. It's a little bit late. I have to imagine we're losing Flame Sweep. Yeah, well, that's okay. Could be good. They haven't done... Oh, yeah, this doesn't feel so good. It's nice to have 2 communes. Vaultborn, love it. Hopefully they don't counter. Oh, I'll get 2 Vaultborns now. Watch out. I have to imagine they counter it. I'm sure they counter it. They must. They're going to counter it. Drown in the lock. Or make disappear. Have no fear. Make disappear is here. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. If we could stick that Vaultborn Tyrant, it would be quite ideal. I bet they got more. Wait, maybe we're not dead. On that 1. Could be good. It is a little bit unfortunate. I just had a bunch of Ghaltas. I literally had all 4 copies. I don't remember the last time that's ever happened. But it was kind of interesting seeing them get rid of Flame Sweep, knowing and confirming that they're scared of it. Because, again, it does make sense. They got a whole bunch of tiny little creatures that died to a swift breeze. I like it. Now, that was just extra wacky. All 4 copies of the Queen. I love that hand, though. Hopefully we get to go off with Archdruid's Charm there. Search for a Castle Garenbrig. And we'll start off with Sunken. Fabled Passage. That's not so scary. Play the land, crack it. A basic land enters a swamp or whichever. Hopefully there's something on top. Oh my goodness, folks. The best possible land is on top. Hopefully no Thoughtseize to rip Archdruids. Cross your fingers. This is very, very important. It's make or break, and they broke us because they're getting rid of that. That is too bad. Really? This is extra wacky. At the very least, the opponent is going fairly slow. They're playing a couple Fabled Passages, and yeah, they dodged a bullet, a big bullet there. Could play Carnage Tyrant next turn if we draw a land that enters untapped. It could be another Sunken, it could be a Sylvan to grab a Sunken. But it's not. We still got time. Maybe. I wonder what Thief of Sanity is going to grab. Watch it be a big thing that they just can't play. Would be pretty hilarious. Might be Commune or an Archdruid's Charm. Ugh, oh my, no, that's not fun. I would have liked that other Castle Garenbrig, of course, able to at least play Carnage Tyrant. Oh my, oh my. A Flame Sweep coming up could be kind of nice, you know, taking out the Thief of Sanity and the Thieves Guild Enforcer. You never know, we might get it. Oh boy. Oh, they milled another castle and Flame Sweep right there. Oh yeah, this might be the first time this opponent is playing a dinosaur thing. Like a good Rockfall Vale. At least I'm dropping somebody. I hope. Certainly going to block the Thieves Guild Enforcer next turn. They could play their own Carnage Tyrant if they... Oh, this is good. This is not going to be fun. They got 6. Okay. I'm trading with the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Absolutely. They could very easily make me sacrifice the Carnage Tyrant anyways. Save myself taking a bunch of damage over a few turns, because I don't have 7 next turn. Is pretty scary stuff. Just keep buying myself a little bit more time. Commune Dinosaur is very... yeah, it's going to be that. I hope. It's probably going to be countered, but... that tends to do it. We could draw a land that enters untapped next turn. Cavern of Souls, of course, would be nice. Hopefully the opponent didn't mill both copies. Okay, no Cavern of Souls has been milled. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Maybe we'll get there. Oh, we got a Stomping Ground. Very nice to get the Tyrranax Rex online. Going. Maybe. They can't counter, which is quite nice. But they could kill it if they have removal for a 2. They do have enough mana at this point to pay the ward 4. Search for a creature, put it into their hand, play it with flash. Soaring Thought Thief tends to do the trick. That's probably it. Maybe they play another Soaring Thought Thief next turn and they get the job done. Sadly. Regisaur Alpha. Huh. Okay. Maybe I inspired this particular opponent to try out dinosaurs. Perhaps not, because, well, they got the job done. They're just happy to cast Regisaur Alpha. Darn.
Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
Okay. Maybe, finally, it is going to be Azorius Control. Again, I still have not faced it. Not at all today. Not yesterday. This is probably not Azorius Control. My bet's Mono Green Devotion with the Vivian Avatar there. Might try it if I was on the draw. We got Sunken, which is nice. Sylvan, 2 Archdruid's Charms, and the Ghalta, but it just got worse. And it's still not good. Okay, well, we got to keep. Send everything that isn't ramp, acceleration, whatever to the bottom. Lovely Sunken Citadel. The whole deck is big stuff. So there's such a good chance we're going to draw a big thing. So keeping a hand like that, sending all of it to the bottom, might just work out. But ooh, we got Mardu colors, red, white, and black. I don't like it. Greasefang, maybe. Huh. That's my vote. Mardu Greasefang. Yeah, we'll grab a Castle Garenbrig. Doesn't really matter too much. We're going to grab and put, hopefully, a Sunken Citadel onto the battlefield next turn. But they could have a Thoughtseize getting rid of Sylvan, so it's good that I at least got the first Castle Garenbrig. Oh, huh. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Interesting. I mean, I hope it's not a Thoughtseize. They got one black left. Maybe they have they're holding mana up for Fatal Push. Ooh, scary. Useless for them. But look, all of a sudden, poof, next turn, we're on track to make 7. That's pretty good. I'm probably going to plot a Railway Brawler. Ooh, they're scared. They're going to hold up removal for it. But that's good. If they go a little bit slower, yeah, take it out. When I play it, after it's plotted, and that could spell doom for them. Oh, no, actually, this is interesting. I like that they're completely tapped out, but still definitely the Railway Brawler. Yeah, I'm just going to play it straight up. I think it's going to get removed, but I feel nice having it. If by some chance it sticks around, next turn is going to be absolutely crazy nuts. Oh, okay. Oh, look, man. My prediction is right. It is Mardu Greasefang. We faced off against Esper a little bit before. Kind of nice, though, to make them use a bit of their mana, draw some of that out. If we draw Ghalta next turn, they're dead. I think. I mean, it's not Ghalta. Sadly. 1, 2, 2. The fear of missing out. I believe there is an extra combat. I don't think we can win. I'm holding back the Archdruid's charm just in case somehow we live, and then I'll search for Ghalta. Prepare for it next turn. Oh yeah, never mind. Fear of missing out on tapping the Goblin. Exactly lethal. It was you gotta say, that's a good recovery. Pretty decent for mulliganing so much, but it's like Mardu Greasefang. It's got that potential of cheating out a big vehicle, but then just a whole bunch of other stuff. The fear of missing out, the extra combat, creatures attacking more often. Nothing super scary. But you know what would be scary for this deck, I think? Karn Sylex. Railway Brawler, that may be a bit with the reach. Some of the vehicles have flying. Parhelion too, I have to imagine. The big flying white vehicle that makes angels whenever it attacks. 2 4/4 angels. Probably in here to some amount. But do I like the Hornet Queen more? I say we just do Hornet Queen. Yeah. Trade with anything and everything. Should be good. Oh boy. Mardu. Oh. We won't be doing much with that hand. A little bit. It's getting better, but one more. If Stomping Ground was Castle Garenbrig, maybe I'd give it a go. Well, that's good. That's good. Send Cavern of Souls to the bottom to start, plus the Regisaur Alpha again. keeping in mind they probably have Thoughtseize and Duress and the Hand Hate. Keep as much ramp as humanly possible. Looks like we're on track to get the second Sunken next turn, but at the very least we will be reaching 6 on turn 4 and 7 on turn 5. So decent-ish. Blood Tithe, not too bad, not too bad. Definitely just grab the other Sunken. Hopefully I see the Hornet Queen at some point. It would be nice to stick that. Okay. Greasefang without a vehicle in the graveyard is certainly fine by me. Would be a little bit better if we had some creatures and if I wasn't completely flooded, but imagine we'll get somebody big coming up here. As long as they don't get a vehicle in the graveyard, we could have a chance. Vaultborn Tyrant next turn would be pretty good. Pretty much has to be Vaultborn. Although, Palani's Hatcher, 3 bodies in 1 is quite nice commercial district. Might as well. There's the Hornet Queen. Ooh. 7, 8, 9. I think that might be it. We could surprise them with the Hornet Queen there. I hope. Maybe they have some way to deal 1 or 2 damage straight to the face, and that tends to do the trick. No, I guess not. I guess they don't have a demon. If they had a demon, we would have lost 2 life. So, that's how she goes. Pretty sure they'll get the job done somehow. Okay. Oh yes, they make the demon and then we lose. Okay. Mardu Greasefang, Mardu demons with the Greasefang as a sort of side thing. Of course, I never really would have expected that ever, but at least one more match coming up here. Maybe Azorius, maybe. I must have scared it away completely. The algorithm knows it. It gives me an Azorius opponent maybe once every 2 weeks. Once every 3 weeks. It's like, oh, a special treat. Here you go, get your free win, and then go back to everything else.
Dang! Oh!
Maybe this is going to be mono red. We're going to be mono dead. That's for sure. Huh? Lovely hand right there. Definitely worth a chance with the cavern, or the castle, I should say, and the Stomping Ground. Maybe it's something black with the Liliana avatar. Alternate look of Liliana, just with Bloomburrow there. Okay, oh boy. Oh boy. Mardu colors again. What's going on? This wacky. Well, they could have thought. Excuse me. They could have Thoughtseize. So again, look. We'll see if they go with that. You turn Commune into a land which can't be discarded by Thoughtseize. You do that as soon as humanly possible. Are you serious? What? No, this is whack. Okay, so it's not Mardu Greasefang, but it is still a deck that could cheat out. Attracts it. Seems to be the case. Some sort of transmogrify variation is my bet. Has to be. Huh. But it's honestly quite strange to face a very similar Mardu deck back to back. Maybe this placed pretty high in some sort of challenge on Magic the Gathering Online, Pioneer League, or whatever. Some sort of super famous content creator made a video about this kind of deck recently, but Ghalta I think could be gone. Maybe. It's either Ghalta or Palani. Carnage Tyrant, that's fine. I hope. We still got a little bit of time, as long as they don't transmogrify one of those things there. I don't suspect they have transmogrify in their hand. They probably would have done it that turn. But they did have it. Although Blackcleave Cliffs always enters unless they have 2 or fewer lands. So no, they wouldn't have been able to make for that turn. At the very least, this opponent can do math. They got rid of Carnage Tyrant because that is the thing I would have been playing this turn. That's good. That's good. Nice to see for a change. Not too bad. Search for your transmogrify. But it can't be transmogrify because there are so many things that they could hit other than Atraxa. I don't get why Atraxa is in there. I think they just jam it in because it's something. I have to imagine we're probably dead, even though we can go to 8. Now with reflection. Yeah, definitely. But maybe not. Well, let's hold up. Let's play Palani's Hatcher. Certainly like 3 bodies. That could buy just enough time, maybe. No, it doesn't. Never mind, math is hard. We're at 5. They got the job done. Do I like Flame Sweep though? I would like Flame Sweep quite a bit if Fear of Missing Out had 2 toughness, but it has 3. So Flame Sweep does not get rid of it. Railway Brawler, trim that, and simply bring in the Hornet Queen to trade with all their aggression. But oh man, that was a close one. Kind of. I guess their plan really is just to play Atraxa off of the treasures that are made by that Goblin token from Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Because they won't have Transmogrify. They could hit a Blood Tithe Harvester, a Fear of Missing Out, any number of things. Yeah, they just figured, hey, I make treasures. Treasures are any color. I'm going to play Atraxa because I hear other people say it's a good card. Can be good, for sure. This hand, though, I mean, it's pretty darn fantastic. I would imagine Archdruid's Charm is gone, but again, make Commune into a land. So at the very least, we got 3. Boom. Don't know why I'm covering my mouth. I'm alone. Oh, look. What I said would happen happened. Are you... What? This opponent, that's... Maybe they have more hand hate. They knew they were going to get Archdruids the next turn anyways. Let's not get ahead. Oh, that's okay. They're going extra wacky. Palani's. If they're still not going Thoughtseize, we might have a window where we just kill them. Maybe. Play Fable. That's not going to help you. You're just going to die. We'll see what Commune gets. Could be Castle Garenbrig. Oh, look. It's Castle Garenbrig. So, you know what that means. We play it. Archdruid searches for Ghalta. And then we might kill him. As long as they have no hand hate, they should be dead. Ooh. What's going on? They got Valgavoth, they got Titan of Industry, some big stuff. Which again, transmogrify the Goblin, hope you hit something good. Do it. Spend your 4. Oh, David. I see. They're returning it. Yeah, that's a creature. Okay, I guess it makes sense. Some sort of cheat 'em out deck. You gotta be kidding. Another Thoughtseize. That is this. Archdruid is gone. Sadly. That's painful. If only they didn't have that other Thoughtseize. Would have been nice. At the very least, we got Hornet Queen. Valgavoth is not attacking. That's just not happening. So we buy ourselves a little bit of time, at least. Feels pretty good. Unless they can somehow sweep all of our creatures, but we're not taking 9. I'm just happy that Valgavoth doesn't have trample. I'll take it. Yeah. Interesting. Huh? Mardu Reanimation. We could still get Ghalta next turn and maybe get him, but at this point we should be dead. Coming up soon. Especially with Reflection of Kiki Jiki. And we'll certainly block Valgavoth. We want to get that shield counter off of it. Sadly, we don't trade with it, but then we'll get rid of the Goblin, that sort of stuff. Maybe we can kill him because they have attacked with Valgavoth if we got Ghalta. If we got Ghalta, they would be dead. So, cross your fingers, cross your claws. It's been a long time since I've seen a reanimation deck. You can't copy anybody. Come on. Reflection just entered. You can go. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. I don't like that. Silly. Dumb. Yeah. Karma, I guess. I beat pretty high mythic opponents, number 60 or something. They were playing another variation of Valgavoth. Whenever a card goes to our graveyard, they get it. If Valgavoth's out, and then they can pay life equal to its mana value. And usually it's all over if they can play a couple things off of it, but sometimes they do just cheat out Valgavoth as they did there, and well, either you have Ghalta or you don't. Oftentimes that's the best thing to do, and it kills them. Can't always have it though. Just how it goes, but you do get the wins. As many of you know, you just play big stuff ahead of curve and you just beat them up. But then sometimes you get to beat them up, even better, because you played the Queen. I just want to try at least one more match here. Let's see Azorius control. Let's do it. Watch it be 3 Mardu decks back to back. I like that. I like that though. 3 lands, one of them at least sunken. If sunken was a forest, I'd try something different. I've been good, Victor. I've been good. Getting a new car after hitting the deer a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Oh, Boros Heroic. Well, I can tell you we're dead. We're not winning this one. A flame sweep could be nice. If the opponent's surprised by that Ghalta, they're wondering what the heck is going on. They don't have a whole lot to worry about because, oh yeah. I have to imagine we're likely dead this next turn. Illuminator Virtuoso being double strike is happening. I have been better in this particular moment facing off against well, this, not much you can do, especially because it's Boros Heroic. They have access to white, so they have access to protection. They will protect the Illuminator Virtuoso. If I used some sort of red-based removal, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. They have lethal. Cast one more spell, get the job done. Do your monstrous rage or whatever. Gonna do it. They are worried about removal. They're wondering, considering. Yeah. Nothing we could do. Of course, I could have 4 pieces of single target instant speed removal, but even 4 pieces of something, that's a very low chance. I already want to do different stuff than hold up constantly for removal. I want to be casting Archdruid, Sylvan, that sort of thing. Reach a big amount of mana early on. So the piece of removal to start kind of interferes with the plan. And then if I really wanted to hate against a deck like that, I'd bring in more than 4 pieces of single target removal, because I'd want to see it often, as often as possible. Railway Brawler it is, and there we go. Karn Sylex would definitely be a little bit too slow, I have to imagine. At the very earliest, we play it on turn 3, it enters tapped. We could pop it on turn 4, but this opponent likely is going to be killing us by that point. Ooh, that's a lovely, lovely hit. Excuse me, lovely hand. The first Sunken we choose is green, the second one is red, so... Oh, really? That... Leyline of Resonance, I kind of wish it was banned in best of 3. Kind of nice that I haven't faced this deck before, but yeah, so we're extra dead. Some decks you just are not strong against. That's how it's going to go. It's a fact of life. If you were pretty good against everything, everybody would be playing what you were playing. All right. Technically, we're not dead because we just go Flame Sweep and smoke them. Has to. Good, you're tapped out. Hopefully we bought ourselves a bit of time there. Take advantage of that opportunity, 100%. Absolutely. Kind of like our chances here now. We could play Ghalta next turn and smoke them, maybe. Definitely has to be Castle Garenbrig. See what Commune gets. Forest. Lovely. We're playing Vaultborn Tyrant, but Ghalta's coming up. Oh. Oh. Well, alright. That was a surprise. Huh. Still has to be Flame Sweep. I spent 3 mana to kill their creatures. I would spend 3 mana for Karns, but I would have to wait a full cycle to pop it. Well, I'm certainly not going to be going off with Flame Sweep again. The opponent knows and is wise to our ways. It'd be cool if it happened again. We'll give it a shot. Definitely send that force to the bottom. Nice to at least see 1 source of red. There's a decent amount in the list. If I needed something for, well, if it required 2 sources of red, that would be rough. Too rough. Are we dead this turn? Could be. A couple monstrous rages and a few other things is all it's going to take. There is a very real possibility that the Virtuoso just gets to 10 power. If they can play... Oh, they did. They did. Yikes. Okay, just getting worse. Yeah, it's pretty good. They're holding up that 1 white. For God's willing, maybe. Oh, that's no fun. and it's 3 power. So, again, Flame Sweep can't kill it. Oof. I'm just happy I beat him for once with the Flame Sweep there. But yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. I'm always having a good time though. Hopefully you guys did. Any who are still watching right now. But if you're watching later on, hopefully you got some good rest. We'll end it there for tonight. Have a good rest of your time zone. Wherever it is, whenever it is. And yeah. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Oh, don't take your eyes off the road, buddy boy.
We good, we coolin'.
We coolin'?
Hey, Buster.